The Charlesgate Village is located in Buffalo, New York. This small village is made up of attached two-story apartments in which most have a garage attached. Located directly in front of the houses is parking for the residents properly arranged by house number. After observing the community, I decided to sit down and talk to different members of the community and what they think of the neighborhood. My first interview was with a woman named Brenda who lives in an apartment number 454, a two-story apartment with 3 bedrooms and a garage attached to the front. Brenda is a 45-year-old single mom with 3 school-aged children. She explained that she works as a nurse on the night shift at Buffalo General Hospital in the ICU. While interviewing her, I asked her what she likes about living in the Charlesgate Village. The first thing she said was that she enjoyed the peace and quiet, and explained that it is very important that she sleeps during the day because she works the night shift at the hospital. On the other hand, Brenda had some complaints about Charlesgate Village as well. She says that since the apartments are cheap, they get the cheapest businesses to do the outdoor maintenance like cutting the grass, weeding the flower beds, and weed whacking the sidewalks. She says that the workers are disrespectful and most of the time do a terrible job and leave spots everywhere. My second interview was with a woman named Beth who lives in apartment number 51, a 2-story end-unit, 2-bedroom apartment with no garage. Beth is 30 years old and lives by herself in her apartment with her Yorkshire Terrier named Bubbles. She works as a school psychologist at the local middle school where most of the kids that live in this community go to school too. When I interviewed Beth, she said that what she liked most about living in Charlesgate is the cost of living. She says that in this area the houses are usually very expensive, but since she is living in a small end-unit apartment, she is able to afford the rent each month. She explained that her brother used to live here with his wife and rented the house to her. She says she is grateful to live in such a nice area so close to her work so she does not have to travel far. On the other hand, Beth noted that one thing she disliked about Charlesgate Village was the horrible parking for guests and the other visitors. She explained that each house gets 1 parking spot for themselves, and if they have anyone come to visit them, they have to park in the designated guest spots, which are usually located at least a half a mile away from the apartment. She says she likes to have parties and invite her parents over for dinner, but usually gets frustrated because there are never any guest spots for her parents or friends to park in because everyone else is always hogging the spots. The last interview was with the president of the Charlesgate Homeowners Association, or CHA. The president, named Bob, is a 72-year-old retired man who used to work for a car company named Mazda. He currently lives with his wife and 2 cats. He told me in the interview that he has been living in Charlesgate for almost 30 years. He loves the community he lives in along with its people. The one thing in the interview that he noted was that he was very fond and fortunate of having a pool and playground within walking distance from his house so that he can take his grandkids swimming in the summertime. What he disliked about Charlesgate is that he does not have a lot of land to plant flowers and have a garden. He says one of his favorite pastimes is to plant a garden, but unfortunately he had to give that up when he moved into Charlesgate 30 years ago. Overall, the citizens of Charlesgate Village seem to be happy and content with where they live. Although there are still some complaints here and there, people seem to be proud of where they live and happy that they live in such a nice, affordable area near a very good school district. Charlesgate Village seems to have very many different types of people living in its boundaries, each family bringing their own personality to the table and making it a diverse village in which it is named.